Alright, hello my wonderful students. This is part 2 of foldable number 4. Oh my god. Part 2 of foldable number 4, guys. That was really hard to say. Alright, for this one, we're also going to have our method 1 and method 2. So we're going to put method 1 here. 1, and then our method 2. Alright, simple for this one. We're going to go ahead and get started. We have negative 32 to the 4/5 power. But we're going to go ahead and separate this here. This one's going to be a little bit of a slightly different, but you're going to kind of see what I mean. So once again, we have negative 32 to the 4/5 power, 4/5 power. But I remember that 32 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which is 2 to the 5th power. But we have a negative, so this is actually going to be equal to negative 2 to the 5th power to the 4/5. But whenever you have just give you a little heads up, this 5 here and the 5 in the denominator there, I know when we multiply it, so if we have negative 2 to the 5th to the 4/5, just like we have here, this is actually going to multiply across, and you're going to have negative 2 to the 5/1 times 4/5, which will reduce our 5's here, leaving us just with our negative 2 equals negative 2 to the 4th power, or 4/1, which is 4. And this is going to give us our negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2 times... Oh, did you guys see that? Negative 2. No, I don't think it flew in the video. But it's going to give us our negative 2 to the, 4 copies of it. So negative 2 times negative 2 is 4. Times negative 2 is negative 8. Times negative 2 is positive 16. Alright, method 2 is slightly different, but ends up being slightly the same. We have our function here, which I'll just go ahead and rewrite again. So we have negative 32 to the 4/5. We're going to go ahead and convert this into our radical form. So this ends up being our 5th root of a negative 32 to the 4th power. We're going to put the parentheses to include our negative 32. But then we're going to switch it like we did the last one. We're going to make this equal to the 5th root of negative 32 to the 4th power, because remember, these are equal. And I know that negative 32 is negative 2 to the 5th power, because we just did that, right? So we're going to change this to the 5th root of negative 2 to the 5th power, all to the 4th power. But we know now that if you have a 5th root of a 5th power, these reduce, leaving us just with negative 2 to the 4th power, which is what we had over here. So this is also going to be equal to negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2. And once again, this is also going to give us our 16. So once again, there's 2 different methods you can use. You can go to use the exponential form or the radical form. And either way you simplify, it's all going to be the same answer. It's just, once again, whatever you feel comfortable with doing.